Hey, Dog Pound, we're bringing the heat for the biggest team in the NFL, our Cleveland Browns. If you're as hyped as I am for what's coming in 2025, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because today we're diving headfirst into a story that's creating a buzz. Kenny Pickett is cool with our hero Joe Flacco's return. But is he really at ease? And what does this mean for the future of our offense? Everyone, get comfy on the couch because this discussion is going to keep us hooked until the very end. And I'm already warning you, I want to hear from you in the comments. Who do you think will be the starting QB when the season kicks off? Pickett, Flacco, or is there a surprise coming our way? Let's go! All right, Dog Pound, before we get into the news vibe, let me set the scene for you. 2024 was a, let's say, complicated year, right? Injuries, losses, and an offense that sometimes looked like it was playing with one hand tied behind its back. Our starting QB, Deshaun Watson, tore his Achilles tendon again and is out for most of 2025. That left us with a huge hole in the most important position on the field. But the Browns weren't just going to sit back. At the beginning of the year, the front office made a blockbuster move. They brought in Kenny Pickett, formerly of the Pittsburgh Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles, to Cleveland. And yeah, I know some fans were a bit skeptical, like, really? The guy from the Steelers? But let me tell you, Pickett is new. He's only 26, and he's already proven he can handle the pressure. He went 2-0 as a starter with the Eagles in 2024 when Jalen Hurts was sidelined. The guy's got potential, and I know that just like me, you all want to see him shine in our orange and brown uniforms. Then, last week, boom! Another bombshell. Joe Flacco is back in the Dog Pound. That's right, folks. The man who became a legend in 2023 by leading us to the playoffs with that cannon of an arm has signed a one-year deal for $4 million, which could hit $13 million with incentives. I don't know about you, but when I heard that, my heart skipped a beat. Flacco is like that cool uncle who shows up to the party and everyone just wants to hear his stories. But here's the big question. With Pickett and Flacco on the roster, who's going to lead our offense in 2025? And more importantly, what does Pickett think about all of this? Let's find out right now. You know that moment in a competition when someone brings in a heavyweight reinforcement to the other side? Well, many thought Pickett would just sit back a little rattled with Flacco's arrival. But Dog Pound, the guy is showing that he's hungry. Last Saturday, during the Pitt spring game, he gave an interview to the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review and made it clear, I'm here to play, not to take it easy. I want to be the starter, and I'm working hard for it. Let me break that down in fan speak. Pickett is saying he's not going to go soft. He's basically telling Flacco, I respect you, man, but the QB1 spot is mine. And I love that attitude. We need a quarterback with that kind of I'm giving it my all and nothing's going to stop me mentality. But that's not all. He also showed respect for Flacco by saying he's excited to work with him. That's important, folks. It shows that Pickett isn't coming in with an inflated ego. He's focused on learning and growing. And if there's one thing Flacco can teach, it's how to stay cool under pressure. Remember those 2023 games? The guy played like he had a cup of coffee before the snap. Now, let me get real with you. Flacco's return isn't just about competition. It's also about security. With Watson out, we can't rely on just one guy. Flacco, at 40 years old, isn't the future of the Browns anymore, but he's a top-notch plan B. If Pickett trips up, or if we draft a rookie who's not quite ready, Joe can step in and hold it down. And let's face it, he's already proven he can do that right. Speaking of the draft, Dog Pound, what do you think we're going to do with the second overall pick? I'm hearing a lot of chatter about Shadir Sanders, Jalen Milroe, even Jackson Dart. Are the Browns going to chase a rookie QB to be our future guy? Or will they invest in another position, like Travis Hunter, and let Pickett and Flacco duke it out for the reins? I want to hear your opinions in the comments, because this decision is going to change everything. All right, Now that we know Pickett is coming in fired up and Flacco is back to bring that veteran vibe, let's talk about what all this means for the Browns. First off, let me just say, this competition between Pickett and Flacco, it's great. For the team, you know why? Because nobody wins anything by getting comfortable. If Pickett wants to be QB1, he's going to have to grind and prove he deserves it. And if Flacco wants to show he's still got gas in the tank, he's got to come. In swinging. Who wins from all this? Us, dog pound. Now, looking at Pickett's side, he's got 15 wins and 10 losses as a starter in the NFL, which isn't bad for a young QB. But he also has just 15 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. So yeah, there's room to grow. The good news, he just spent a year learning from Jalen Hurts in Philly, and that had to give him a fresh perspective. Here in Cleveland, with Kevin Stefanski running the offense, I think he could take a real step forward. Stefanski knows how to build an offense around QB's strengths, and Pickett's got mobility, smarts, and a solid arm. If he finds his rhythm, dog pound, we might be in for a nice surprise in 2025. And Flacco? Man, what can I say? He was Mr. Comeback in 2023. Took us to the playoffs with 4 wins in 5 games as the starter, playing the kind of football that made us believe again. But let's be real, he's 40 now. He's not going to carry the team for 17 games. What he brings is experience, leadership, and that little bit of magic that shows up when we need it most. I see him as a mentor to Pickett, and maybe a clutch, savior if things get tight. But hey, dog pound, it's not just about the QBs. Let's not forget, this team is more than that. Myles Garrett is dominating on defense, and our run game is going to be nasty. What I'm saying is, no matter who the QB1 is, we need a balanced offense and a defense that keeps striking fear into opponents. You with me? What piece do you think we're missing to take that leap in 2025? Drop it in the comments. Be real, dog pound. Do any other fans bring the passion like we do? Y'all are the heartbeat of this team. I was scrolling through X the other day, saw tons of people hyped about Flacco coming back, but also a bunch saying, hey, give Pickett a shot. He's young, he could be the guy. And I think that just shows how hungry we are for wins, right? Doesn't matter who's playing, we just want to see that W on the scoreboard. So let's play a little game. In the comments, tell me, Pickett or Flacco for QB1. And if you think we should draft a rookie, who's your guy? Shadur Sanders, Jalen Milroe? Or do you have someone else in mind? And don't sit on the fence, pick a side and defend it with everything you got, him, because here on this channel, we love a heated debate. One more thing, I know we've been through a lot as Browns fans. Tough years, broken promises, but man, I feel like 2025 could be different. With Pickett bringing fresh energy, Flacco's experience, and our fans backing us up, we could shock some people. So tell me, what's your prediction for the Browns' record this season? I'm calling 9-8 and fighting for a wild card. Are you feeling more optimistic or more cautious? Let's see who nails it. Man, dog pound, what a ride, huh? We started off talking about Kenny Pickett's fire, got into Joe Flacco's epic return, and ended up dreaming about what our team might look like in 2025. One thing's for sure, with these two battling it out, our offense won't be boring. I truly believe Pickett could be our guy, both for now and the future, but having Flacco by his side is like having an ace up your sleeve. And with you all, the best fans in the NFL, cheering us on, I know the Browns are going to be a problem for anyone who lines up against us. So, don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any Browns updates. And of course, drop a fire comment telling me what you think of this QB battle and what you expect from our squad. Dog pound, we're in this together. Until next time, go Browns!